Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. So, I know the System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition is coming out, but you can kind of do it yourself if you want and you're eager to play it, because I've just beaten the System Shock remake and I was mad to play System Shock 2 again. So, I'm going to show you how to mod it essentially in a 5-minute video. Let's get this started. Okay, so first things first, what do we need? So we actually need a copy of System Shock 2 first, so you can get it on Steam, or if you have GOG.com, you can play it on GOG.com. So with this tutorial, I'm going to download it on GOG.com, and I'm going to download the offline backup installer. Now, so go ahead and download that. So I'm going to go ahead and install it. So I run the installer, hit OK, go to options if you want to change your install directory, whatever. So I'm going to put it on the E drive here and hit install. So once the installation is complete, don't launch it, just hit exit. So next what we want to do is we want to download a file called SSTool version 6118. So the SSTool is essentially a patcher or an updater for System Shock to bring it up to the latest version. So you can get this on systemshock.org, and if you just simply search in Google SS2 tool, it'll be the very first link, and then download this. So once that's downloaded, what you want to do is you want to paste that file into the directory where you've installed the game. So in this case, copy SSTool version 6118 into the directory eSystemShock2. Now the next thing you want to do is you need to give this network permissions through your Windows firewall. So if you're using Windows, basically go to the search bar and type Windows Defender Firewall with Advanced Security. This is what you want to open, okay? And you want to create two rules, an inbound rule and an outbound rule for the application. So click the inbound rule, go to new rule, go to program, browse for it, and again there it is, and allow it here. So select the tool, hit next, allow the connection, allow it for all domain, private and public if you want, and then you're going to call it SS2 tool. We're going to call this one inbound, and hit finish. Now we want to repeat that as well for an outbound rule. So we're going to go to a new rule again. We're going to go to program, go to browse, same file again, next, allow the connection, next, apply the rules to everything, next, and then we're going to go SS2 tool, finish. So once that's done, what you want to do is you want to go back to the directory, right click the file and hit run as administrator. So run the SS tool as administrator and hit yes, and then you will get a prompt saying SS tool will now check online for updates. Hit OK. Now it'll take a moment, so give it some patience, give it some time, and eventually you will get this prompt on the screen. The local game content version is unknown and update is recommended. Hit OK, hit I agree. It'll find the destination folder where this file was dropped originally. Click next. The only one selection here, perfect mode, hit next, and leave everything default for the components to install, hit install. So once that's done, it'll say SS tool is finished. Now what you want to do is here is check to start the mod manager, but don't hit finish. Just pull this aside for the moment. We'll do that in a moment. So now what do we want to do? We want to actually download the mods, and there's only two of them we need to get here. So the first one you need to get is the community patch. So if you want to Google the community patch, and if you put in SCP_beta 4.7 into Google, you'll get it. It'll bring you to the systemshot.org forum again, and download this file SCP beta 4.7. And then what you also want to download is the mod itself, the Redux mod. So 1.2, which it's essentially a compilation of pretty much all the best mods for System Shock in one clean installation. So go ahead and download the latest one, which is actually April 22nd, 2022. You can see it here. So once they're downloaded, you can go ahead and hit finish here, and it'll actually start the mod manager. And what you'll see is you'll see nothing listed here. So this is where we're going to install the mods. Now you don't need to extract those files that you've just downloaded. So you don't need to extract the mods. This program will do it for you, and it'll essentially import it into the installation directories. So click install mod archive. Where we want to go to is our SS2 files, and you'll see the two of them here. So select both by holding down shift and left clicking on both of them, and hit open, and let both of them extract. Okay, so once those are extracted, what you'll see is you'll see the two mods listed here, and both will initially say inactive. So go ahead, select one of them and click activate, and then activate the other. Now this is important. You need to have this in order. So you need to have the Redux mod first and the community patch second. So 1 and 2. And if you need to change the priority or decrease the priority, just select one and hit decrease priority or increase. But this is the order you should have it. Number 1 should be SS2 Redux, redo, whatever you want to say. And number 2 is SCP beta 4. And then go ahead and launch the game. So yeah, as simple as that. All those glorious mods installed on System Shock, and yeah, play away and have fun. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this tutorial, please consider supporting my work by subscribing. I'll chat to you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.